First of all, welcome in my channel, and today I'm going to tell you about my membership plan. First of all, I will provide you .NET Core video tutorial, Dapper tutorial, REST API tutorial, Angular video tutorial. Not only video tutorial, I will provide you complete source code. Okay, and it's not only a simple video tutorial; it's a project-based video tutorial. So each technology have minimum 2 projects. So guys, this is a project-based courses in all technologies, just 800 rupees. And you focus that it's not only a technology, it's a roadmap. Okay, so that is the complete roadmap of .NET Core, and that video tutorial is providing you a past deal for you. Okay, so first of all, I will provide you .NET Core and video tutorial. It's not only simple video tutorial. Again, I repeat you, project-based video tutorial. So I will cover it, all design patterns and solid patterns and architectural designs. Okay, so I will give you clean architecture-based projects. Okay, so that is .NET Core, and that .NET Core used Entity Framework Core and SQL Server. In further video, I will use ADO.NET and the Dapper, and just after that, I will use Blazor as a front end, and Angular as a front end, and the React as a front end. So use REST API. So it's a based on project, okay, and it's a roadmap so that we can cover all the topics of the full stack development. So this is only 800 rupees. You just pay me 800 rupees and get all video tutorials. Okay, so day by day. And if you are belong from other country, just pay $15. And it's only a one-time fees. That is, again, I repeat you, one-time fees. Just only pay 800 rupees and get the source code and complete video tutorials. Okay, so how to get the deal? Just fill this form. That is your name, your email ID, your contact number. Contact number is not necessary. Transaction reference ID, order ID, or PayPal ID. If you are belong from India, just pay using UPI ID and just add your transaction reference ID. And after that, if you are belong from other country, just use this my PayPal ID, and this is, you can use this QR code also. Okay, and submit the form. After submitting your form, you will get a notification via email and start your journey for the membership. Okay, so just find the link of this form in your video description box. So must to check your video description box. Okay, hurry up guys, because it's. Hey everyone, welcome my channel ASP.NET Core, and today I'm going to teach you about how to create CRUD operation in Angular. In latest Angular, I mean to say that Angular 17.3.2, or you can say the latest version Angular 18. So here I have an example of categories like electronics and the fashionable categories I want to add. So the API is actually in .NET Core and REST API. So here we have a, that is the author services. So here we have a category like entities, that is category. That one is the category, and here we have a category ID and the category name. Okay, so the relative controller is categories controller, and in the category controller we have a application DB context, and also I used automapper in our application. So by the get properties, you can see that where just get the categories by using context.categories.order by with the name, and mapper map to the category into the category DTO. So return is list of category DTO. Okay, so the first method is HTTP get. Now how to iterate it in current version of Angular. So the first of all, I want to create a component in Angular, and these are the components like create category, edit category, form category, and index category. Okay, so the first one is the index category component, and in the index category component I'm using material component and material table. So here we have a table component, that is the table component, and in a table component we have 2 rows. The first one is the mat header row, And the mat header row definition is column to display. And what column to display? That is the name and the action column. Okay, so I want to explore the TS file as well. Okay, so here we have a columns to display, that is name and action. Okay, so respective mat header row and mat row, we have mat table definition with the mat column definition here. So here we have a mat column definition. These are the mat column definition inside in the ng container. So mat column definition is the name and the actions. So the mat header cell and mat cell. So in the name we have mat header cell is the name. Okay, mat header cell definition, and mat cell is a mat cell definition, that row, or you can say that element. So I want to display the element dot name. And what is the element? You can say that define the data source, that is the categories. So here we have a categories, I mean to say the single category dot name I want to represent here, and these are the category where we have a category DDO. Okay, now just after that, these are the column definitions for the actions, and here we have a edit and the delete method. So respectively we have a TypeScript file. So in the ng unit we just load your all categories with the observable, that is this dot category service dot get all, and with the subscribe method category list, and in this category list we have a this dot category list. Okay, so now just after that we have a delete method. So you can say that delete with the based on the ID number, category service dot delete dot ID and subscribe. So what going on the services? So the man part is the category service dot TS part. So here I'm using HTTP client. So you can see that here we have a HTTP client. HTTP, its colon is HTTP client. And how to register HTTP client module in standalone application. So I'm using actually standalone application here. So you can see that here we have a standalone application, that is standalone is true. Okay, so the current version of Angular actually accept standalone application. So each module of your file, of your HTML file, actually used in a component file. Okay, so the mat table modulation module, router module, generic list component, and a mat button module. So what about the HTTP client module here? So HTTP client module is used in a, here we have a app.config.ts file. So you can see that app.config.ts file, just register your HTTP client module here in the form of provide HTTP client. This one is the provide HTTP client. So by using the provide HTTP client, you just register your HTTP client module, or you can say that you can use it here, that is provide HTTP client. Okay, so by provide HTTP client, you can use your HTTP client module in your application. That is the providers. Okay, so by using provide HTTP client, you can use your HTTP client in your services. So these are the services: get all, get by ID, create, edit, and delete. Okay, so by using get, post, put, and delete, you can call your respective URLs. Okay, and these are the services. So here we have a the form category, and the form category is responsible for for the edit a category and create a new category. So the form, only single form, that is the form category, that is the child component of your edit category and the create category. So this is the form, and a form have a form group, that is the form type, and submit is save changes. Mat form field, appearance is outline, mat name looking like this. So I want to use this one. Okay, so create a new category, like this I want to use it here. That is books is a category name. Oops, that is the category name, and I want to save it. So when you save this category, you notice that the books category is edited and added in your category list. Okay, so that is the form. So 17.3.2 is a working fine. So the single form, I mean to say that is the form. that is the form, and material form field is used it here. Mat label, mat error input field with the mat input, and here I'm using reactive form. That is the form control name, that is name, and mat flat button disabled form dot invalid save changes. Form dot invalid, I mean to say that when you fill and just press outside the field, suppose just I want to write it and just click or outside the field, so you can just check the errors, the name field is required looking like that, and your button is disabled because your field is empty right now, and you fill this entry anything like electrical, so like that the button is enabled. Okay, so this is the form field, and here we have a submit, that is save changes. So respective the TS file is here. So form group is actually a form builder. So here we have a form builder, private form builder, and form builder have a group method. It's a type of object, and in the object we have a name field. Okay, name colon, and the validators dot required, validators dot minimum length is 3, and I want to use this form in the patch method. So if this dot model is a input decorator here, so that is the input decorator, and model is not actually a category creation DTO. I mean to say that it's a exclamatory sign, it's a undefined state. So right now the model is not actually defined, but here the model is this dot model is not double equals to undefined, so that this dot form dot patch value with the model value, so that during the edit operation, so suppose I want to back this form, and here we have a book, I want to edit this book, and just I want edit a book. So you can see that the book form is so that is the form, this dot form dot patch value is this dot model value. Okay, so this dot model is a model category creation DTO that passed from the parent component of your edit category, like that. So here we have a edit category, app form category, and the value will passed from here. The model is this one, this model. And what about the model is here in the TS file, where we have a data. A model is the category DTO, and on the ng on unit, this dot model is loaded with the category. By using the ID property, we just get it. Okay, so that is the CRUD operation of your Angular project.